You've got a story or a series idea that's based on something true. You need to hear this. Open to the public is the Real Screen Summit. Real Screen Summit 2024 is January 29 to February 1st at the Sheraton in New Orleans. This is a global conference for the business of unscripted and nonfiction documentaries, series, programs, shows. Executives from Lifetime, Amazon, WME, the CW, most all the streamers attend. There's networking opportunities, there's sessions that are very helpful and teach you what it is that it's going to take to get your project launched. The senior VPs of Universal, HBO, National Geographic, they're speakers here. And you can go up to them after they speak and actually have a conversation. The big production companies like Blue Ant and Wheelhouse, Off the Fence, and distributors like Scorpion TV, they're all speakers. So if you're considering something or you're writing something or drafting something that has to do with the real world, and we call it unscripted at these conferences, but you know these things are, of course, partially scripted. This is a great opportunity for you to learn how the business works and to actually figure out either to go and then be prepared to pitch the next real screen, your project, or to be ready to go and pitch your project. So there's this Real Screen in New Orleans, and then usually there's a Real Screen West in California around summertime. I don't see any listing for it yet, but you can watch for that if you're living on the West Coast. What's important for you to know about these conferences like the American Film Market, Global NAPD, Real Screen West, they happen every year. And they give you an opportunity to see how the business side works. So you're not just creating something kind of in your own bubble, believing that it can sell and not understanding what it's going to take to actually get made. It's marvelous to hear the truth, even if sometimes it's jolting. I'm Susan Cooper, producer gal. I want you to create, enjoy the creative process, and also I want you to get your projects made. Apply for a call. My link is in the bio. Yes, sometimes my free calls fill up, but please go ahead and sign up. When I have cancellations, I do reach out and try and fit people in. Thanks so much.